What is happening, people of the world? Welcome back to another episode of the Whiskey and Wait Show with me, your host, Tommy Mac.
And me, your better host, Tyrone McKenna.
And as you can see, we're in a different setting this week.
New setup, same quality podcast, but we're in the Garrick.
Yep.
World famous Garrick.
Right here.
One of the best bars in Belfast.
In the city centre. So, if you're wondering why we're here, we are now in partnership with the Garrick Bar.
The legends of the Garrick Bar have jumped on ship. They can see a good thing coming. We teamed up.
So we teamed up. We're going to be doing at least one episode a month in here.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be...
How often are them the lives? We're going to be doing a live episode for the Patreoners.
Every other month. So we're doing one podcast here. And then the following month, we'll do a special Patreon-only members club right here in the Garrick.
Get discount on drinks. All sorts of fun shit. You come down, watch a live podcast. We'll have fun. It's going to be challenges with the Patreoners. It's going to be a lot of perks, basically, with the Patreon people. The people that have signed up to the Patrons. There's going to be a lot of perks coming your way.
So let's get it.
Like it's free. Who
Why are you waiting? Join the Patreon.
You may as well join just for that. That was beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
I did not expect that.
But Garrick, Whiskey and Wait.
We said we were going
tag team champions.
We said we're going to step up the Patreon, and we'll have.
Yeah.
We've got a home for the Patreon. We've got a home for the lives. Live shows are going to be lethal. They're free for everyone. You just have to have proof that you're a Patreon.
You're on the Patreon,
Yep. And what we're going to do, because Garrick is world renowned for its Guinness, so we're going to split the G. We had a terrible time the first time we tried it. We're going to go for a second.
Hand dog treat.
That overshoot it.
Who wins?
I think
Tommy wins. Tommy won.
Fucking hell.
Fuck's sake.
I wish this was Patreon. Does he lose on a Patreon challenges?
But listen, 10 out of 10 for the Guinness. Creamy.
Block me.
But marathon, I was so fucking struggling.
Yeah, Belfast Half Marathon is on right now. So you don't understand the trials and tribulations we went through to even get to the Garrick this morning.
Sean burst in. He's half an hour late. We're not throwing in, but he burst in like a hero.
We're not throwing it. Turns and trying to go home the last half an hour. Tommy, it's not happening. Tommy, it's not happening. Here we go. So would you relax? It's 10:31.
Tommy was cracking up. He was going mental. He was like, "Where do you fuck up, Tyrone? Where do you fuck up?"
I can't. He wouldn't stop.
But listen, and then eventually,
Sean just
burst in. It was like a scene in the
I
hero.
heard you guys needed a producer.
He had everything under his arms. The whole fucking setup, the whiskey and weight saying everything. And I was like, what a hero.
Like, can we just give you a wee flash to the same? Just so you can see it in the scroll.
I know, he brought it. We can't use it because it fucks up our late. They fucked it up straight away. Yeah. Is it fucked up now?
no, it's
It's back normal. But see the Garrick, it was always my hangover spot. I'd go out on a Saturday night with Tyrone McCall religiously.
Shout out Tyrone.
Yeah, you never got the call up.
Never
You got the call.
He used to piss me off. He used to live next door to me. And I used to be like, well, lads, what's the crack of it? We're in a Garrick, and I'm like, why didn't you even fucking give me a shit? But you're not allowed.
We would
what do you mean you're not allowed? I didn't even fucking right. You haven't asked me once to know if I'm allowed or not. I haven't asked one time.
Well, listen. Anyway, me and Tyrone used to go out on a Saturday, and then would wake up with a bit of a hangover. And you know when that wee funny hangover, funny hangover mood, where you just want to get back on it, have a laugh. Tommy's raging. But so we're always starving. We're always like, right before he got the bus home to the dairy. Tommy can't even look at me. But before we got the bus home to the dairy, we'd always come to Garrick, get a few Genty, a few cream of the crop, and a munch. I don't know if they still do it, because I haven't been in a while because I've been in camp, but
Sounds fun.
A pulled pork burger. Unbelievable in here. I loved it.
Nah, you know, it actually is a touchy subject because it used to annoy me.
What is
I used to say to my wife, that fucking cunt's out again. She's like, why did I ask me? And
we all know why.
I don't know why.
You always just say no, or you're the range. You're the world's greatest arranger.
No, no.
You'd arrange a night out, and then I'd get them to go, and you wouldn't be here. You literally, it's like your job was to arrange nights out and not go, and then we just stopped.
It's like a wee guilty pleasure, man. No, like arranging the nights and then getting text. Where are you?
It was always me and Tom.
Text. I'll get back to you. Hold on, just getting ready, and then the phone ringing.
Do you know there was a time, right? As in, not the one next door to Tommy, but it was down the street from him just, and he lived in Volcara. I lived in like wee flats
just around the corner,
and Tommy was like, right here, do you want to go out tonight? And I was like, I'll go out. And he's like, right, grab a car out and come round to my house, and then we'll have a few at my house, and then we'll go out. And I was like, happy days. So I got ready, changed, showered, everything, went to office, got a fucking car out, called his house. Amy answered, oh, well, Tyrone, what's happening? And I was like, what's happening? She's like, come on in. I was like, okay. We're going to get on the drink in here. I sat down, Sean. I sat down. They're watching EastEnders. And she goes, do you want a cup of tea? And I was like, no, I've got a drink here. And she's like, oh, you had a few beer? And I was like, oh. And Tommy's like, get me a cup of tea, Connor. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? So I didn't want to say nothing because they would start murder. So I was just sitting there, biting my tongue. We're all watching EastEnders. They're having cups of tea and I'm having a beer, and she's bringing out wee plates of biscuits. And I was like, and she went out to get the biscuits. And I told me, you haven't fucking said you're going out yet, have you? She said, nah, I'm working my way up there. I said, Tommy, it's been 3 hours or something watching fucking an omnibus of fucking EastEnders here. I want to go out. And like, I don't know if I can go out, but hold off. I'll ask her in about a half an hour. And I was like, this is a fucking joke. Do you know what? I just picked up a wee beer and I said, I'm way out. I went out by myself that night. It was fucking a joke.
I'm working up.
Tommy, I'm not joking. You see, some days I walk into Tommy's house. Tommy does every chore in the house. I was out in the park the other night. When I'm with my missus,
make sure you speak loud and clear so everyone can hear you.
This is what happens when I'm with my missus, and this is the same thing with Tommy. Me and Tommy were out in the park the other day. And it started to drizzle, and he panicked. We only just got to the park. He panicked. I'm wishing on the lane. And I went, what? I'm wishing on the lane? Yeah, it's going to get soaked. So he ran to the car with the kids, flew home, ran out the back and got all the wishing off. And I said, that's not a man anymore. That's a
real man.
You've been programmed.
No, not even banning this.
Do you know what the thing is? One thing I never do, and I hate it, is wishing. I fucking despise it.
You know, I'm a millennial man, and I hate to admit it. That's it. Let's start a campaign. Let's get women back in the kitchen, honey. Joke. No,
you do. And I think there's days I come in, and he's hoovering, he's.
I'm so glad that McKenna's saying
it's a laugh.
Because
I
get told I'm not doing enough in the house. Now you tell me I'm doing too much. I don't know. I don't know where to go.
See, to be honest,
hit me on this shoulder, throw him on this shoulder.
See, to be honest, I was going to say she wouldn't be able to heckle me because I don't do fuck, but I actually do a lot. I cook like fuck, and I always clean the kitchen, and always clean the living room. But you're doing the actions. Like I tidy up, but I'll never brush or hoover or mop. You do all that, and you do the washing. Like that's
I actually don't do the washing.
Do you not?
I just bring it in off the lane.
I've seen you putting it on late.
I put it on and off. That's where it's all in. So I actually try and make me to be kind of like
a bitch.
Yeah,
a bitch.
Yeah.
not trying to make it me. You're a bitch.
That's not the facts at all. The facts of the matter are, Amy does all that shit, and I just try and chip in. But it just seems that when you come around, it's when I'm chipping in.
I don't know even more the masculine thing is. Your kids don't even respect you.
They do.
You want to see his kids. They walk all over him.
Turn
And
them 3 and 4.
He
What do
says,
you want me to start digging them? Sit down. Sit down.
they don't give a fuck about what you say.
3 and 4.
I don't give a shit. Put a bit of manners on them.
Tyrone.
They walk over you. See when Amy's there? Don't walk all over her.
How do you know?
Because it's been there.
As soon as he comes in, you leg it. You're
No, I
scared of
don't.
him.
No, I don't. Amy rules the roost in that house.
Obviously.
I was.
Listen, this happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
She's in charge. But you know, don't even. If you want to go down that road, McKenna, running a roost, you wouldn't even wake your wife up to give us a lift in the eternity.
No, she was working.
She was working.
She was working.
She works at 3 in the morning.
She was working.
He wanted my missus to get up at 9:30
No.
for him.
At
Do you
10
think-
o'clock.
Do you think she can?
So-
Do you think women can just get up and then leave the house? No, it
What?
takes my missus an hour to get ready.
To get ready to give you a lift in the eternity.
Yes, she's a melter and won't give you.
All you have to
I've
do is
tried.
take a hoodoo.
Do you think I haven't tried that before?
It's all.
I know.
Trina's running a roost.
No.
So you're making dinner? I make dinner every day. I'm a real mom. She cracks up and dinner. She come in from work one time, fucking turn and have a dinner with.
Shut up.
Send them to bed.
I enjoy fucking making dinner. There's a fucking
Yeah,
difference.
she-
You don't enjoy hanging up the washing and getting disrespected by your
I
kids.
love her.
They don't get
Yes,
disrespected.
they do.
Oh, my
Your
God,
kid
that's
just said, told you to shut up.
No,
And here,
that's
it's-
hilarious.
it was right before dinner. It was
That's
right before dinner, and she whipped out a bag of buns, and then she's like, "I'm having the bun." You're like, "No, you're having dinner now." And she's like, "Shut up!" and just lifted a fucking bun,
That's
and then give.
fake news. Tabloid Tyrone. Exactly give. Exactly give.
Listen, let's get back with the Garrick and the food. I had a steak sandwich here,
This
Lord.
my kids fucking sing.
What?
Can sing.
That's your godson, this thing. That's your godson.
I'm not slanging, but
That's your godson.
You forgot
Do
it,
you know what?
you know?
He had a pep talk at the weekend because he felt down about it.
did he?
And now you're going to slag him
Who
again.
papped them?
My man.
Yeah.
You don't need to be good.
Don't listen to your
It was,
dad.
it was the most patronising pep talking. You actually don't need to be good to be able to sing, don't worry. Ed Sheeran wasn't good till he was 15.
You said it too. The McKenna's pep talks are the worst. You don't have to be good at stuff to fucking enjoy it.
I remember I said to
To
him,
taking part.
it's my man, I said to him, Molly, I'm good. Look, I'm all the women love me, all this shit. It's like, don't ever forget, Tyrone, any room you're in, there'll always be 10 people better looking than you. I'm a fuck's sake, Molly. You wanted you want to get a big head. But she was deadly serious.
That's weird.
It was weird. Catch it the other day. People are after me. Catch it the other day. Twice. It's 2 weeks in a row I was with him. And he was like, here, people have been coming up to me about the whiskey and white. I don't understand it. But they keep on saying you and Tommy are funny as fuck. Yous aren't even funny. Yous aren't funny. Like, I've known yous years, and yous aren't funny. And I think, what are you talking about if you aren't funny? He's like,
Fuck's sake, you can't see it doesn't stop laughing every time I'm moving.
Mate, yous are funny-ish. But the way Leesons are carrying on, they think that you're fucking comedians. Tommy is a comedian. and then he said the other week, he was like, your kids are double your missus, aren't they? I said, I think they're double me. He's like, well, Tyrone do double you, but see from up here, he's actually good looking, and you aren't good looking. He's like you got Trina's features because she's good looking. You're an ugly cunt.
Jesus.
And I went, fuck's sake.
What's going on?
And then
Look at Trina's good
listen,
looking.
see after that, I was there, my phone's there. Can I text Trina? I ring Trina to get a lift. And she's like, I don't have her number, mate. And I was like, you don't have her number? Right, I know it. It's been the same number for years. He said, all right. Here's my phone. I typed in Trina's number. Boom. Her name pops up.
Whoa.
I'm like, Catchy, what the fuck's going on?
Hey, giveaway.
He burst out laughing. I don't know where I came from.
She's a little fucking gabagola.
I said, don't be panicking, Catchy. I would know if you're at the missus. Because I'd be able to walk in and fucking her be an echo. For fuck's sake. But,
I don't know. Somebody's getting gabbled. Somebody's girl's getting gabbled, baby.
Listen, Oh, there's Italian sausage going somewhere.
Oh, mangia, mamma mia.
Salami, pepperoni,
Cazzo.
cazzo, manja.
Somebody's getting mad.
But listen, I
don't know.
want to talk about the hangover food. The hangover days.
Okay, I don't know. It's just one left.
They really did.
I mean, this one left. That's red. Fuck's sake.
But
But yeah, so you were here having.
well, have
eating.
always hangover
Me and
food.
Tom McCall having fucking secret dates.
We're having fun, and
I know he's texting me of all people.
did he
Wanna rub it in my face?
Why even texting him on during the podcast? Well,
He
It's
texted.
called
I said,
John
"There's him
Garrick Bar."
texting me." These guys, this must be like, what do you call it? What do you call that?
all right.
When you-
Telepathic.
Telepathic.
Jesus,
Yeah.
grammar school, Tommy.
Yeah, it took him a wee second to think about it.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at you going. I hardly actually don't know what
Telepathic, yeah.
telepathic is. I thought you were thinking of something completely different.
Yeah,
but
whatever.
anyway,
So tell us about your hangover food.
Always got a pulled pork, but do you know what I got the other day?
Calling his pork. My friend.
Do you know what I got the other day? Unbelievable. The steak fucking sandwich.
Yeah.
Unreal.
That's with me.
Oh, yeah, but you didn't get it.
I did. We
Yeah.
got the same
No, we didn't get the same.
steak sandwich.
No, we didn't get the same.
Where?
You got a cardboard sandwich.
Tyrone, you put me under pressure.
You got a cardboard
I got
sandwich.
medium to well.
You got me. He freaked. He went, well done. And I said, are you serious?
The whole
Slap it.
table all looked round.
Even the guy here. The guy.
Really?
The guy's like, really? Sure, buddy. But, steak sandwich. He said, like, well done. And all looked at him. And he's like, and I said, can I get a.
Tyrone started abusing
Can I
me.
get
No, you
medium rare?
didn't.
Can I get medium rare? He's like, make mine. What was
No,
yours? What did
no.
you get? Well,
That's what
well
happened.
done.
I said, "This is how you want it done." I am well done. Everybody turned around and looked at me. Tyrone started abusing me. He's oh my god, his kids hit him. And then I think, okay, give us medium no well then. Just
And he came and he was raising. He's like, it's a bit too rare for me. Like,
That's
It's
me.
medium.
I like my animals dead.
you're chewing fucking cardboard.
Tyrone, you're from Aldi, so don't ever forget where you're from. You done a movie and then you
Do you know
start
what?
getting bougie.
Oh yeah.
Can I get
Yeah.
a
I actually didn't realize.
medium steak?
I didn't.
Plenty of blood.
I didn't realize you can get such thing as medium to as like 16, 17.
Yeah.
My dad used to just cook. He always says it's
Real
because he
one?
couldn't afford good steaks. It was always just shit steaks. And it was just well done every time. They're chewy as fuck. I used to think I
Cremate that.
used to think I hated steak, but I didn't actually hate steak. And do you know what the ironic thing is? See, when I moved out, my mum and dad decided to start learning how to cook. So growing up,
I know.
my
Your
dad-
parents hate you, right? You're not with my kids. Your parents were moving up to the country, ruined your childhood. It took you the next stages away. As soon as you grow up and move out the house, we're moving back down the road. Move back to the fucking thing.
But like see back in the day, it was like standard dinners. And my dad were cooking the fucking steak and all this shit now. See now, my man's throwing down fucking Indian curries, fucking all sorts of noodle dishes, rice dishes, everything. And my dad's cooking the best steaks in the world. It's I don't know what they were
Remember we went up
doing. They're
to-
main fucking me.
Your dad got a wee pizza hanging on him.
That's
Remember we
great.
went up on Father's Day?
That's
great.
a great Father's Day.
Brilliant.
But,
One of the best.
We keep on getting sidetracked.
I know.
I want to say what's your go-to
Okay.
hangover food?
Well, go-to hangover food. I may be a basic bits first, but KFC.
Do you know what? KFC's unbelievable. It's very stereotypical. KFC's your thing. I've ever had in the States. And I'd went out with Tommy this time. It was a rare occasion. We actually went out.
A rare tip. Occasion I got this call up. Tyrone McCall must have been busy that day.
we were on box.
Bus was
I
cancelled.
think it was box, and we're next day. I stayed in Tommy's. Obviously, that's where it goes after
Yeah,
night
we've
two.
come here.
So I was when we peeled out bed, and we're lying there, wrapped up in our blankets. It's about 2 in the day. So.
We're about 17 here. aren't we?
And Amy, his missus, was in tech, and I said, Tommy was like, "Here, texting her saying, hey, I'm starving, but I'm too lazy to get out of bed, blah, blah, blah. Unannounced, she just landed in the house with 2 KFCs.
What a woman.
Free him 1 KFC, free me 1 KFC. And yeah, I said this in my wedding speech. And she left, and Tommy just turned around to me and was like, I'm going to marry this woman. And I just looked at him and I just thought to myself, wait a black man's heart. Fried chicken. That was a risky.
That's how at my wedding. It's like, obviously, friggin' all my one side's our family, all black people. One side's the other side, all my white family, all white people. And
I'm not joking
the white side,
they're all
black
shocked.
people are all laughing.
All the black guys are loving it. But
What's risky?
I actually was the most nervous I've ever been for anything in my life. Like, see, getting up there, and I just looked. I just looked and went, what am I doing?
What am I doing,
it wasn't bad. It was just on the bone.
Yeah.
On the bone, stereotypical.
It was good. Like, I enjoyed it.
It was lethal. It was all.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Do you know what?
One of my cousins before.
See, for the Patreoners, I'm going to put our wedding speech will your night and my night.
My best man's speech.
We're going to put them on the Patreon
Yeah,
because I'm not joking you, they're lethal and it's kind of what got Tommy into comedy. Comedy.
Comedian.
My best man speaks at his wedding. Made me go, do you know what? I could be a
It was
stand-up.
unbelievable.
So I was like,
I
I'm going
couldn't
for it.
believe how good it was.
Well, I didn't say yeah, I'm going for it. Tyrone said on his last podcast, his last host, Tommy could be a comedian. And then, so Sean says, listen, if you're serious, if you think, and Tyrone was like, no, he can't. He and then Sean went, if you're serious about it, Tommy, I'll get you on. So
get on the Patreon if you want to see them. They're going to be uploaded in the next couple of days. They actually are unbelievable.
yeah.
I'm actually excited to put them up because the public didn't see them. I don't think anyone's seen them. We've never put it up.
No, I've got it on my phone.
I haven't even put it up on Instagram or nothing. Like I should put it up because mine were good on both occasions.
Yeah, both occasions. Your wedding speech, like at your own wedding, was funny.
But what I want to bring up, and it happened on the way over here, but it's been resonating in my mind for a while. Why the fuck do you? We're talking about stereotyping. But why do you wave to every black person that you see?
I don't wave.
You do?
No.
we were walking past the people standing there for the marathon there now. We're walking towards, and there was a group of 20 people. One black woman, so it was an old woman. She's about 60. Tommy's never seen her in her life. She's never seen Tommy in her life. We're walking past, and Tommy, no, she stopped. Hello. And then he's
Say
like,
good morning.
how good morning. And then ignored every white person he's seen. But that's not even that. It's not even that. We went to Crown Plaza for a meeting the other week. Walk in the door. Black guy runs over to him. Oh, dummy. Can we get a photo?
What sounds a black guy? It's an Indian. Dummy. Hey, go ahead.
Fuck.
Apologies if anyone's offended.
I do the same thing for the black taxi tour guides. See, when I'm driving past a festival, when I see a black taxi man, and he's got like a crowd of like 12,
Tourists, yeah.
12 Asians around him, and he's showing them the wall. I always bump a horn and put my hand out the window. No matter who it is, I don't know them, but they always go, eh, and then
Paddy's bro.
but I go to myself in my head, like they're sitting there full in tourists, and he's going, like,
No.
and he's
That's
like,
right.
you know,
Aye.
But he stopped us in Crown, and then he's like, I need to get a picture, and then you get a picture, and then he walked away. And I said, who's that? He's like, I don't have a clue. You just stand there talking for 5 minutes about personal stuff, and then I said after, who's that? Don't have a clue.
The diaspora has to stick together, Tom. You know, especially in this part of the world where we're so, like, it's 0.2% black people in Bell. But that woman this morning, an older black woman, and she was with a white guy who I presumed her husband. They're together anyway. He tried to get in on the hello, but
Did he? Yeah, you
Just walked up, but
deflect.
she
Slip.
obviously seen me, and I must put her man over son or something. I'm making assumptions here, but like, she's with a white guy who looked like
Why would
so
you
she must
say
have
it?
a mixed
Why
race.
would you say-
a mixed race son?
Why would
and
you-
She looked at me because she smiled. She looked happy to see me.
Why would you jump to the conclusion I look like her son?
Cause
From just saying hello. I say hello to everyone walking up and down the street.
Don't say hello to any black people. I haven't seen you do it once. And I'm saying hello to everyone I can see.
Have you seen the Key and Peele sketch with the hands?
Yeah. And that is true. So we met Lennox Lewis was in the town, and I don't know if we talked about this before, but you know, we were lucky that Belfast changed like dramatically during our teens, because our parents would never even come into the town. But then, like now in Belfast city centre, you're bumping into celebrities all the time. So me and our leader, Mark Ginn. So me and Ginn were in the town. We seen Samantha Mumba, and then I was like, Jesus, Samantha Mumba's here. I had just been reading in the paper, they're shooting a movie here with Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis, my favourite boxer of all time. And I was like, again, Lennox must be here. So we went round looking for him. And then, cut a long story short, we found him. But just to just to confirm, I had KMP's sketch. So me, Ginn, Paddy Gal, went round, met Lennox Lewis. And Lennox, we got a photo. Lennox went to Ginn. Nice to meet you, man. Went to Paddy Gal. Nice to meet you, man. Then he got to me. Yeah, brother, what's up, dog? Paddy Gal was like, why the fuck did he give me a black handshake and just treat us all like dicks? You don't understand,
There
man.
is a lot of celebrities in Belfast these days, isn't there?
Yeah.
Have you met much?
I've met, do you know what? I've met quite a few, but it's because we're always on the same tone.
Yeah. So I haven't met loads, to be honest, in Belfast.
In Belfast?
One of
Remember
I've
we
got a
were-
good story
Go ahead,
actually.
go
I got a
ahead,
good
go ahead.
story about. I was actually in Garrick. I was in Garrick. There was something like disco night on or something. Me, my missus, and a few of her friends.
Tom McCullough.
Probably. But we went all to Garrick to watch this, or to go to the night. Great night. Guinness flowing. Having a great night. I don't know if you remember. Right, so after 1 o'clock, the bar closed. We're all rightly. I don't know if you remember, but there was a spot in Belfast. I don't know if it's still going. Dragon Rendezvous.
Yes.
What is?
Unreal.
Have you ever been there? Is it still going?
I don't know, but maybe that's wee bit, because Sean's a wee bit younger than us,
Yeah.
so maybe a wee bit before his time.
So
but
we-
it's like a 24-hour Chinese
So you
spot
could go to this
restaurant.
You could go to this Chinese place. It was a sit-down meal. It was a proper restaurant, but it opened at
3:00 in the
3 in the morning. So this place opened. It was wild.
It was great.
crazy. I don't know. I
I
can't.
forgot all
It
about
can't
that.
still be going. But anyway,
I went to a place I got in Manchester actually.
so
Well, this is here right in the city centre.
went from the Garrick, had a fucking unbelievable night, and went round to the Dragon Rendezvous because that's where we started going regular. It was every week we were going to Dragon Rendezvous.
Where was it?
It's round Botanic. It's in the Botanic, isn't it?
I don't know.
Botanic area it is. So
even remember.
you can't
I
remember.
was-
You,
when I was
you never
brought
can.
up going
You
around
never
it.
can remember where it
Sitting
is.
in a room spinning.
It's still early, but anyway. So you'd go around. You'd get an actual table. It's an actual restaurant, like proper restaurant style. And so we sat down, ordered all sorts of fucking unbelievable food.
Yeah, it's top
pints. You're just sitting there for a couple of hours having
Was
pints.
it? Sorry, just to interject in the story. Do you think the food was actually that good, or
Who
it's just
knows?
because you're just
You're sitting there.
drunk out of
You're
your
sitting
mind,
down in the restaurant at 2 in the morning.
and you're going,
It
oh,
was worth it.
that's all right. Just not portion name.
What's your Chinese go-to?
Sand chili chicken,
Salt and chili. Too dry.
but I like to put
But the
barbecue sauce and curry, mix it
You got me
together.
into the barbecue sauce. I never used to get that. It's fucking unbelievable. But
Oh, yeah, back this story.
but back to the story, and so we went to Dragon Rendezvous, sit there, meal, eating, having a few pints after Garrick, loving life, and next thing we're walking out. We're rightly still fucking walking out, and my missus mate's heavy in the sport, And she goes, "Oh, Mommy, there's Rory McIlroy. There's Rory McIlroy." And I turned around, Rory McIlroy's in the distance.
Did you know who he was? 'Cause
Yeah,
you're not
no,
a golf fan.
it was big, but it was years ago. It was about, I'm talking about 10 years ago. And he's sitting there with his 4 mates. And she was like, "Oh, I'm going to get a picture. I'm going to get a picture." And Trina was like, "Great, my daddy's a big golf fan as well, so I'm going to go get one as well." And he walked over to Roy McIlroy, and Roy McIlroy started getting on the creep to Trina.
Did he?
I was in the distance, and I was looking, and I was like, "Is he serious?" So I went, "Right, I'll go over and make myself a bit
Make myself seen.
seen, yeah." So
Roy and the cat in one out.
So I went over to make myself seen. He didn't give a fuck. I went, "Well, Trina," and Trina was like, "Oh, this is my boyfriend." And she was like, "Oh, yeah." And the mates started chiming in. "Oh, she's creaming her pants, she's creaming her pants, and all this shit." And what, are you fucking serious? So I pushed his mate and lunged at Roy McIlroy. And Roy McIlroy said, "What's going on? I'm going to fucking knock you out. I'm going to knock all your fucking mates out."
I don't know about Kid Scorpion. Kid Scorpion don't play, baby.
And Roy mates grabbed me. "That's Roy McIlroy. I don't give a fuck, it's Roy McIlroy." And I got dragged in a dragon rendezvous. It was by far a dragon rendezvous. I've never been back.
You were bored, that's why.
But that was such a spot. I love dragon rendezvous, you know.
McElroy was trying to fucking take a swing.
And there's been worse, because Trina works in a bar as well. So she has all celebrities always come to the bar, and like the guy from Script, what's that song called?
Spell live on barely
Breathing.
breathing. Just
What did
pray
she-
to a God that don't believe it.
You say you don't like white music? What? You know,
No, I like Irish guys.
You know all the bangers.
I'm a pro-Irish.
But not the main guy, but one of them in the band give
One of them in the band. Nobody else knows anyone but the lead
No,
singer.
no,
Could
no.
be anyone. Fucking Sean come over and say, "I don't want to play guitar with the script." Nobody would be none the ways.
He came in there and he was like, "Here,
Sure, buddy.
do you want to come back to my hotel room?" And she's like, "No, you fucking maniac." Jon Snow as well.
Did she really say no?
I know. Trina, we're watching you.
The why kids not wake up? Well, it's from 3 a.m. to you're just gonna wake up at 10 a.m. At 7 hours is the recommended dose. And then the bars are closed right now. No, Trina's a good girl. I'm gonna put that on.
Well, you just
But if the fucking script ever come around here again, you'll be doing the more singing in the town. You'll be getting them. You see them?
I actually was out with Snow Patrol in Duke York as well. Snow Patrol they do a wing in here, don't they? The wings in here
Yep.
are endorsed by Snow Patrol.
So
there's space. We're actually going to be doing a Patreon soon, wing challenge in here
Snow Patrol style.
with hopefully
If I lay here.
your own one today.
Yeah,
Love it.
that's told you. Listen, I'm a pro. I support all Irish people.
But I was out with him. They were legends, and they did with him.
lay here. Sorry,
Why do you always do that?
that's what you used to.
Fuck. The Planet Love was this yesterday.
know.
Yesterday.
See,
Here
my
from
my
house.
oldest daughter, she wanted to go.
Did she not go? Wasn't allowed.
Hardly. I was like, see, really, Planet Love is like our generation thing. So it's like generation above us to go to the arena reunion. Like anyone our age gone don't know anything about arena because it was before our time.
Yeah.
So her generation going to Planet Love, that's a big people's event. That's not fusion.
Just fucking sound like it's popping.
I know because you
Actually,
hear from
I walked past like Bush Road that day, and it was fucking popping. Everyone.
You're
Yeah.
always walking.
Obviously, I have a fucking dog.
Oh fuck. You want to fucking try and keep him
He actually, he near bit someone.
near bit someone.
It was very close. Do you know what? He's so protective. He's so protective.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
He is, but like he doesn't like. See if he's out with women, like just women. I'm not walking him. Then he was really protective, really bark at everyone. But he doesn't like men lifting kids.
Who does?
You know, so like, no, but I mean, like, see the other day I was meeting my brother-in-law, and he lifted his kid in front of Beamish, like they lift him up, and Beamish
Lifted his own kid?
and Beamish tried to attack him, tried to kill him. And he had to
So
bounce
people
back.
may be the fucking guy to attack these fucking predators. Can you remember in school used to get in primary school. Used to get a letter like weekly.
Yeah. There was one
a car.
recently.
They're
My
out every
kids'
week.
game. I don't think
a
it
car,
still happened.
weight
Weight
van.
van every single time. But it's the same weight van.
I used to be on the words all the time, but I'm starting to think, is it just like propaganda the school put out
has
to put
to
the
be.
kids, keep them alert?
There's
Because
not-
if
there's not
somebody
gonna-
get gripped, you know.
There's not going to be a weight van floating about a school. That's not going to kidnap kids, surely. Surely going to be like out of the distance. They're not going to be doing laps around the school. There's a weight van lapping around the school.
I don't know.
Giving out ice cream. say no to him.
I've been doing research on Dragon Rendezvous.
Oh, Sean,
Is it still
you
on?
missed it.
Well, on Google it says permanently closed.
Since Sean or since Tyrone had attacked McIlroy.
But I did find an article about Tyrone.
Did you?
About Dragon Rendezvous. This is from 2014.
Me?
Jesus, everyone's heart's beating. My head's beating. I ain't getting the pain.
It says Dragon Rendezvous diner who did a runner is ordered to pay up.
I was about Tommy, not me. That'd be about Tommy.
Find £150 in order to settle the full debt.
Tommy's actually been on a great streak this week with
With the traffic wardens.
traffic wardens twice this week.
Twice this week. So, we were up here. We came here on Monday for food in the Garrick. Once again, the steak sandwiches were great.
Thanks for the invite. boys.
Sorry,
Listen,
Sean.
meeting.
Listen, I'm not going to get an invite, fuck's sake. Tyrone McCullough must be. Tyrone's hip McCullough just had a baby. So Tyrone's fucking bringing me everywhere. Fuck's sake, once that kid goes to nursery, I'll be back fucking
Subbed off again.
subbed again. But, so I bought a ticket and know that we pen display. But I only had enough change for like, we'll get to like fucking half an hour. And then, so I was like, right, I'll put the ticket right, no, like so you can see the date, but you can't see the time. So if the ticket boy comes around, you can see like this is ball
I
time.
could see Tommy sitting there having a meeting with Gary and Colin, and he was sitting there panicking. You just see him looking out the window every 2 seconds. Going,
Two bait-headed sandwiches calling it. But say that it's coming out. The ticket boy was at the car and he was looking at me. Oh, here, listen, we're going now. He was like, oh, mate, I can't see the time. Just they can't see it in this place. But oh, it's all right, we're going anyway. So he like, fuck, so I got away with that one. Yesterday, went to a trade market, met Gary. My ticket only took up the 14:45. So me and Gary had finished up in the trade market at around 14:43. So I had looking on my phone. Me, right, well, we'll go. So we went out, me and Gary's talking at the door, talking away. And then ended up 14:47. So once he got this car, I ran around the my car. Ticket boy was at the car in front of me and doing his wee nuts. And that's how I got in the car and I was like, ha ha, taking out my car basically. But I was just like, don't know. And I don't want to offend. Actually, I do want to offend you. What drives anyone in this world to put their application form in to be a traffic warden? It's the worst job. I can't think of a worser, like, occupation.
But do you think they get like commission for the half day?
They get joy out of it. They get joy out of giving tickets. Like I'm working in Trabe Fitness in Lisbon, and outside is pen display. So I park it there. I was coming out one morning, and it was 10:30, right? So I just put the shutters down on the gym. We traffic wardens there. The ticket had expired. Okay, I didn't have a ticket. and it's like, oh, no, I'm going anyway. Well, I've already seen it. You may get a ticket or I'm going to have to fine you. I went, oh, fuck's sake, mate, just turn a blind eye. I've got 2 good eyes.
Did he say it?
Man, are you fucking serious?
He won't do it. Finish
So I had to run up and fucking buy a wee ticket. Just to
Shocking.
get in the car every way.
Serious? He made you buy a ticket?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's weird.
They're rats.
Well.
There's a rats. I'm taking that to a stand. I know we're the people's podcast or everyone, but the traffic wardens are the rats. I don't like any of you.
Here, by the way, we had a lot of fun doing the Rate a Plate last week.
We've got a couple of you.
Yeah, we've got 5 saved, and we're going to do it for the Patreon this week. But get some more in. Today is Sunday. We're recording Sunday today,
Yeah.
so we're expecting all your dinners every Sunday.
Yeah. And did you watch Top Boy? Finished Top Boy last night.
Did
Have
he?
you been watching it?
Nah, I haven't started yet.
You haven't even started it?
Nah. I'm not
Not
gonna-
one episode?
I don't think I'm going to start.
Racist.
Hardly. Do you know what's funny? Yeah, it's going to start watching it because it's seen the Irish coming in.
Well, it's good. But Tyrone, you need to get in and watch it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable show.
Yes,
So I
Kano's
won't give you any
in it.
spoilers.
Kano's in it.
Kano, he plays his character Sully. Sully is the greatest character ever in any TV show. Sticks to the G code from the root till the fruit.
I saw you put that up on Twitter.
Getting a lot of thing.
I was going to put a wee, like, Monsters Inc.
There's people sending me, I wrote it, Sully's one of the greatest characters in TV history. People sending me gifts of Sully out of Monster Inc. He's also
He
a
is
great character.
He's one of the greatest as well.
I wouldn't say one of the greatest, but he's good.
Listen. Yeah. Well, any gigs this week?
So, once again, Friday night, the 22nd in the Davenish, Karen Bartlett is headlining Trade Fitness Run a Comedy Night. The Goblin King, top of the bill. We've got Brona Diamond, Pete Giffen, and Abba Mogi all supporting. I'm going to be hosting it.
Are you nervous
I'm the
doing
host of the
hosting?
most. Nah,
Would you rather host or would you rather do
I'd rather do a set, to be honest, but I'd actually enjoy hosting because you don't have to just come in and just
But
say,
you have
hey,
to do
right
that.
now we've got
Is it
Tyrone,
not-
McKenna, Kids, copy it.
Is there not more pressure on being a host because you have to warm up the crowd and all that shit?
Not really.
I think you're under
You're
it.
meant to. Maybe
You
I'm
don't
just
think
going fuck
you're
it.
doing fuck
Right,
off.
folks, here's the Goblin King. Crowd sitting there freezing.
I think you're supposed to be fucking get them warmed up, for fuck's sake.
No, man. So that's the next gig.
I'm
And then the
actually going to
30th, I'm going to London with Paddy McDonald. And that's going to be a big one. Leicester Square, like I said, all my London peoples, make sure you get your tickets, come on out and show support. And then we're going up to Glasgow, and get their tickets there. I don't know too many people from Scotland,
I'm big,
but I love
fan
you
base
anyway.
in Scotland.
And yeah, so that's
That should be Abby
man.
champion today. Should be. Could be.
Should-
Would be.
could have been, should have, would have, could have.
I would.
I would.
I woke up. See yesterday.
Me and you should be sitting here. I'd be old Tillman,
I should-
WBA Tillman.
I should be
We probably
bruised
wouldn't
up.
even be sitting here.
I should be bruised up by bodies.
That can be arranged if you want, Tom.
I
If you
woke
want
up
to.
yesterday. And I was like, fuck's sake, I should be fighting today. I should be in a bundle of nerves, getting ready to have a reward. But do you know what? I had a meeting with my manager this week, and after the meeting, it seems like it's going to be a big fight coming. It's getting announced this week, and it's going to be huge for Belfast. Huge for Belfast. It's
That's
gonna,
what we want.
and it's going to be
It's
in
about fucking pain.
a few months' time. I'm excited about this one. This is what I get into boxing for. These kind of fights, and hopefully it gets announced in the next couple of days.
I got into boxing just to lost a bit of weight and stay out of the streets.
You were a mess when you started boxing. Yes.
That's all I got. I was just, I was starting to struggle with pace up in midfield when I was playing for Port. I needed just a couple of
You
loose
joined,
shade, a
you
couple of
joined
pounds.
boxing for the GA, didn't you?
And well, in deep down in the back of my mind, I was joining the box, wanted to be a boxer, but I just told my grandparents,
right.
I'm just going to train for Gaelic
You were
because they wouldn't
shite.
let me.
He was one of the worst boxers I've ever seen for the first 2 years.
Really, Tyrone?
Terrible.
Harry's final
Terrible.
in the
Irish
first year.
final. You got-
Third fight.
You got fucking a battle.
He didn't even win the fucking novices. Don't talk to me. Nah, when I joined, you were one of the top
It was
boys.
on the top.
I can't lie.
You were one of the.
But
I
I
used to gas out within
Yeah, I used to gas.
20 seconds.
But my-
You'd never seen nothing like it. He was,
Listen to me. Find another person who had the third
stamina on this guy.
fight in the All Ireland final.
Yeah.
You've been boxing 2
Bags.
months.
You
Didn't get a bag.
You
I
did.
won the semi-final against Eric Hammond from the year before. Don't let him give me no credit because he's
we used to slag a bollocks.
He's the thing about it. Listen, I was unfit.
You were, it was
They used
bad,
to
it was
kill me.
brutal.
They
You
used
were
to
alright
kill
for about at least 30 seconds, and then that was you.
Yeah, it was so hard. It's such a hard sport to
But
get
look-
involved in. But
We've talked enough shit
we're
today.
talking enough shit. So listen, folks, like we said, now we've partnered up with a Garrick right here, Belfast City Centre. Unbelievable. You can see Kenna from this angle with the
Get to the World Cup as well. They showed the World Cup in the big screen in the back room. I didn't actually know it until recently, till my meeting, that they have big screen TVs down here.
Yeah.
So get down, watch the World Cup. We're absolutely slapping in the World Cup.
check out the world famous. This is the best Irish coffee in the world, not just the city, the world, Craig.
Is this the
This-
one? This is the one having Dead Rabbit, isn't it? Inspired by Dead Rabbit. So is it the same
Aye.
one from Dead Rabbit? Yep, same
Yep.
one from Dead Rabbit.
So the Dead Rabbit
Spray-
copied this and brought it
They
overseas.
spray some fancy shit over it. I don't know what it is.
It's the secret
What is it?
ingredient.
What? Patching. I've had patching one time, and it was my dad had it in his freezer for some reason. It doesn't freeze, I don't think,
For some reason.
for some reason. And he gave me a swig of. I hadn't drank one bit. After my Sunday dinner, he drank it and he said, "Here, do you want a shot?" And I just took a shot immediately.
I remember.
Really?
Your dad started telling me videos, you being sick. Oh.
everywhere. We're getting one ordered here right now.
So
Yeah,
listen,
Irish coffee.
Irish coffees for the Patreon, right? Make sure you hit Patreon right now. We're gonna sample these,
please.
taste them, review them,
Yeah.
and tell you more about the Garrick Patreon
Garrick's a
night.
great bar. A very one of my
Patreon
favourite
night
bars.
next month. Also, the food, the snacks available.
They have something for you, Tommy, as well. There's something
What's
for
this?
you.
Cocktails.
A Jamaica fizz.
The Jamaica fizz.
Jamaican fizz. You're making me crazy.
We're gonna have to. We're made to get that for the Patreon too. I let you know how Jamaican it is.
You have your own.
It's making me crazy.
You have your own. He's his own.
I've got my own drink, my own
That he-
cocktail,
that he
which
wants.
maybe he could bring into the Garrick, the sweet boy.
The sweet boy. It's a good name, isn't it? The sweet boy.
The main Tyrone.
It
Tyrone
actually-
actually is a scared to drink because
No, it is nice.
it hits you hard
But
because
it's a bit strong.
It's so nice, but
What is it again?
I don't want to give away the recipe
Okay.
on
But
it.
listen, thank you for joining this week. Like, share, and subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe to
to
Patreon.
Get down to Garrick any chance you get because it's the best bar on the road.
Steak sambos.
Steak
Not
samples,
to be bit.
perfect Guinness, whiskey selection's unbelievable. They do nights all the time. They have big screen TVs. Here's the. We're gonna wait.
Right, look.
No, come on in. Liam's bringing the goods. This is the famous.
Thanks very much, then.
The famous.
It turned out Liam actually
Oh, that's right. Actually,
lives in Tyrone's house. Fuck Tyrone Lens.
this is how small the world is. We were skint, so he bought our house office and fucked us out homeless. Nah, but when we were kids, we moved out of the house at 14, and this man bought our house, and so he stole my childhood dream house. I loved that house. I moved up to Glen Avey, hated that place, and this man was living the dream.
place was
I still
stinking, right?
remember. I'm not joking.
They had to get the exterminators in.
Oh, you don't have landlines anymore, do you? Because I was about to say, I still know that it was 028 90 2017 28 something. That was the landline.
Don't be ringing the net.
Liam,
you can't. I want my room back.
I'm going to confess, I did ring them one day and prank phone called them. But anyway, he can't pick me up anymore for that. It was about 10 years ago, 20 years ago. But join us on Patreon.
Yep.
Legends.